Bitch. Top shot. Let's see. Reactions. That's turned on. You should be able to type in chat. Share screen. What the fuck does this do? Ah. Huh. I didn't know you could do this. I didn't know you could do this. Share audio. Huh. I'll fuck with that later. Hold on. I'll fuck with that later. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. So, first thing I want to show you. These are the handlebars from it. Look at how fucking... I had to bend this thing up to get to the bolt, because the bolt goes under there. That's where the bottom of it is. So, I had to bend that up. That's where the front fender would be, but there's no front fender on mine. It didn't have one when I got it. I believe it only had one of these. I don't know where the other one's at. So, or no, wait, I know where it's at. It's the throttle is this thing. The throttle is the other one. So this one is the non-usable grip. It's just a grip stuck on there, I believe. And the throttle would be the right one. So, the dogs are 6 fucking Catahoula Shepherds chewed up the original seat I had, so I had to make my own. I used, like, fucking carpenter nails, or whatever the fuck these things are called. Whatever you use in, like, God, they're still sticking out. Fuck. Bend that bitch back in. I had to use, like, nails for carpets to fucking fix it. And I took, like, a fiber, not a fiberglass, microfiber, like, fucking scrubber towel. I don't know what the heck this is called. And I took a bunch of other fabrics and shit and just shoved them in the back and then folded it over and then stabbed a bunch of nails into it. So that's that. This is the front tire. This is the rear tire. This one's got a hole in it. I tried to plug it, but it didn't work. You can see all the rust and fucking shit on there. I believe. Here's the chain. Had to take this off to get it. And ooh. This is the frame. This is the frame that all that shit was on. Oh, and the motor's behind you. Or behind the camera. Let's see if I can get it out from there. I wasn't really thinking about that. Because I need to show you that. But let's hope it doesn't turn off. Here's the brake caliper. Where's the camera? There it is. Here's the brake caliper. I'm probably going to need to fucking take like a screwdriver and separate the brake pads to get the... I'll show you that in a minute. To get the brake disc on there. This mounts to the frame too. Let's see if I can get this motor out here without it turning the fucking stream off. Come on. Don't fucking pull that cord. There we go. Just slow and steady. There we go. Holy shit. Fuck. This is the motor. This fucking behemoth bitch. Fucking big bitch. There's a bottom. You see that? Oh, 3 horsepower HOV. I thought it said 100cc on here somewhere, but I guess not. I know it is a 100cc. I just don't know where it says it at. I don't know. I don't remember at all where it says it at. But it is a 100cc. I actually painted some of the parts on here. You can see that. The cover for the filter, I painted that. I painted the, what is this thing called? The cover for the fucking things that go up and down in the engine. Not the pistons, the other things. that are connected to the piston that force gas and shit into it. I painted the, what I believe is called a drivetrain. This is the thing that spins the chain. And yeah, throttle doesn't have gasoline in it. If it did, I would start it if it weren't like the fucking 3 in the morning. Or not 3 in the morning, but like if it weren't, what time is it? If it weren't, I believe it's 1. Or no, it's 12. I'm using military time. I'm still practicing learning military time. Yeah, it's, how does this go on? There we go. Just put that in there. We're just gonna force this upward. There we go, that's fine. This is the, I actually had to jerry rig this. My dad doesn't like the fact that I did this. He says it's dangerous, which it's not. It's really not. I used an old bike brake, like an old bike brake lever, and I threaded the cable for the bike brake to the throttle control. So it works. It does control the throttle. It's just he says it's dangerous, which it's not. This is the thing that turns the engine on and off. This is live. This kit allows you to turn it on. That's off. If that's pushed down, that's off. To reset it, you just push that up. So let's move this out of my way because I don't need this right now. I actually, this exhaust, where is it? That exhaust is not factory. I actually added that on after the fact. Where is it? Here it is. This is the cover for it. This mounts on top. This goes up here. I believe it goes up there, yeah. This goes like this. This was the original exhaust for it. It's a restricted thing that I tried to cut open to see what was inside of it. It's still attempting to cut it open, but this is the original exhaust. It mounts onto the side of, let's see if I can pick this up with one hand. I know I can lift it, it's just the angle. So this would originally mount where this is, so it would be up here. It'd be right next to the gas storage thing, and that would hook onto there. This would get screwed on top, so it looks more like the gas. Okay, and that's that. Now, this thing entirely, with everything hooked up to it, weighs, I'd say, around 60 pounds. I'd say this thing weighs around 60 pounds. Oh, I would say. So let me go grab the thing. So, this is the rear sprocket. As you see, the rust I was talking about, all that yucky rust. Here's the other side. The other side's a bit worse, but most of it's cleaner. I actually scrubbed it with a fucking wire brush. I'm pretty sure this is the side that faces the tire. This is the side that faces outside. Actually, these are all the parts for the. This is a tensioner for the chain. This is a bolt for the kickstand, which I'm holding too. This thing. This is the kickstand. Let's put those there. And then I'll go get the brake disc. Actually, the brake disc is what's in that buzzing thing. Oh shit, it turned off right as I was about to fucking grab it. Okay. It's still hot. Yes, it gets hot. Yes, it gets very hot. So I have to use a pair of fucking, I don't even know if you can hear me. Probably not well, but I have to use a pair of needle nose pliers to pick it up. It's hot, and I can't hold it while it's hot. But this is the, you can see it steaming. You can see it fucking steaming. This is the brake disc. That's the dirty side. That's what I'm trying to get off. I need to take a wire brush to it and make sure it actually cleaned it. But yeah, that's the, no shit. That's that thing. Those sides. Yeah. Let me go get a towel. Wipe this shit off. Why is this popping? What is that? How's that happening? I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. The thing is popping, and I don't know why. It's making like when metal like gets heated, like a sheet of metal gets heated to a certain point, it starts to make that weird popping sound because it's deforming. Yeah, that's what's happening. It's wet. That's why I'm wiping it off. Also, it's coated in this fucking shit from the bath. P. There's a marking on it. I don't know why that's on there. Let me go take a wire brush to this thing right quick. Well, that bath didn't seem to do very much. I mean, it cleaned it a little bit, but not to like crazy standards. It's a lot shinier than it was before. You still see the rust ring from all that grime and shit that was on it. God damn! Yeah. I'm thinking of stripping my mini bike down to bare paint. Bare. I mean silver. I mean fucking silver aluminum. Now let me put the friggin' thing in here. If it'll even fit, I don't even think this thing will fit. It barely fits if I take the fucking basket out. I don't even think I can really fucking. Like, I don't know if I can clean this with this thing. I don't even think it would really do anything to it. I might have to clean this with a wire brush, like from a drill. Yeah, I might have to clean this thing with a wire brush. I can't even. Like, it doesn't even fit in the fucking. It doesn't even fit in the ultrasonic. Hold on. Speaking of that, let me show you what the ultrasonic looks like for a second, just so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. Let's pick this big bitch up. Ooh, no, the wire's tight. It's still filled with liquid. This is the ultrasonic. It's filled with liquid. I don't know if you can see it. There's something rolling around in here. Yeah, I don't care. I'm pretty sure you can see it steaming still. It's hot. You could see it. It's hot. It's steaming. It's not the hottest thing. Like, I could stick my hand in it and it would feel warm. It's kind of like starting a bath in the middle of winter with no heating. So the hot-ish water is gonna steam a little bit. So because I have the garage open, I don't know if you could barely see it over there. It's like barely open. Let me go put this thing back. Why are you so heavy? What the fuck is in here? Fucking vibranium? What the fuck is in here? Fuck you back in. Oh, also, this is a tinier basket for littler screws and stuff that goes in there as well. It's filled with a bunch of 10 mils because 10 mil screws. It's filled with a bunch of 10 mil screws because there's a shit ton of 10 mil screws on my mini bike. These are still fucking rusty for some reason. They're 10 mil screws. I'm not fucking worried about them. But let me go put this back. So most of the parts on my mini bike I did paint. I left some of the lesser seen parts, like this is the rear fender, painted it slate. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to see color in this on this screen. This is slate. The back is black because no one's gonna fucking see the back of it. I'm gonna paint once I get more slate. I'm gonna paint the handlebars. I'm gonna paint it. I painted the cover for the front motor drive. That's also slate. Painted the chain guard. Also slate. Back of it's not painted. I don't care about the black. I'm gonna paint this. This also is gonna be slate. Anything that was originally black on that bike is gonna be slate. Anything that, like, I still haven't painted the gas tank. Mainly because I don't want to fuck up the markings that are on it. They're not markings, but like the sticker. The sticker tells me shit about the gasoline inside. I really shouldn't be tipping this thing over because there's oil in there. And if the oil gets in spots it's not supposed to, it'll fuck it up. But as long as I don't touch it for, like, I don't turn it on for a while, then it shouldn't be an issue. I'm thinking about turning this thing, just like sanding the whole fucking thing down. So it's like just silver or whatever color it was originally before the red was put on it. I did not put the red on it. Also, my profile picture for the for my War Thunder account, I have a sticker of it. I have a sticker. I found the image on Google that they use for this sticker. So I made it my profile picture. Yeah, I would prefer to sand that bitch with a sandblaster, but our dad does have a sandblaster, but it's in storage, and I don't think we have anything that would work with it. Like sand. We don't have fucking massive bags of sand on hand. It took me... When was the time I left my room? Like officially didn't come back to tell you about what I'm doing now? Like, when I first left, like, wasn't that at like 10? I'm pretty sure it was like around 10 I left. So I've been in here for like 4 hours. Four almost 5 hours now, just tearing this bitch down. Yeah. Oh, and these tires, we're getting rid of these. Happily. I'm so fucking thankful we're getting rid of this. I got a helmet. Dad's old helmet. Come on. My dad's old fucking Harley helmet. I don't even know if you can hear me. Oh, I genuinely don't even know if you can hear me there. But yeah. I'm happy. I'm so fucking happy for no reason. So, Marcos. You want to watch me put this bitch back together? You want to watch me put this bitch back together? Type in chat. Type in chat if yes. Do it. Do it. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Bet. Okay, I'm not putting the whole thing back together. I'm first gonna take a few pictures of it and then like start moving shit into an orderly fashion, and then I'll start putting the shit back together. How charged is my phone? 47% ain't bad. Okay, that's not horrible. So, first off, I'm gonna take a few pictures of this shit, low key. Okay, my phone turn on. Thank you. Oh, also, this is the phone I have. I have a Turtle Beach sticker on the back of it. It's a fucking shitty iPhone 5. I have my Ready or Not character saved as my wallpaper. That fucking sucks. That image quality fucking sucks. I have my Ready or Not character as my wallpaper. So, first off, I'm going to take a few pictures of this bitch. But first, I do want to show you something. You remember how I was talking about my dad's two TL1000Rs in the backyard? If I can find the image of it. I have like a few images of them. Oh man, I need to figure out how to post this video because I had a video of me starting the fucking mini bike when I first got it back up and running like a few months ago. Like before I went to my mom's, that ordeal. Before I went to my mom's, like 2 months ago. So, or before I got back 2 months ago. So I started it after having to clean out the carburetor. Here, where's the image of the carb? This is the carburetor. That thing is the carburetor. You can actually see it right here. Right there. That is the carburetor. And I had to take the thing almost entirely apart to clean it. Here, let's see if I can show you the image of me starting it. I used a drill to start it. Okay, it does start. Yes, sir. Okay. So, cool. Okay. That's pretty much where that video ends. It goes on for like 2 minutes, but that's where the meaningful bit ends. I don't know if you could really hear it well. I wish I could fucking start it right now, but can't do that. Wait. Here. You can hear it dying. I'm not sure why it was stalling like that. I'm gonna need to figure that out. It still does it. I need to figure that out. I'm pretty sure that's also a problem with the carburetor. You can see me fucking around with the carburetor right there. Me like touching that part right there where my hand is. Yeah, that's the carburetor. I'm fiddling with that knob bit that you saw, that bronze knob. That turns on the choke for it. So, yeah. Oh, and also, this is the welder I have. I could just bring it over here and show you. Here's one of the bikes that has. This is before I fixed it up a little bit. Hold on. Where's the image of the bike cleaned? Because I cleaned it. I took an image of it. I know that for a fact. Here's the mini bike fully built. This is after I painted a few of the parts, I think. Yeah. Where is the fucking bike? Where the fuck is it? I want to find this shit so I can start putting this shit back together. Oh, here it is. This is the blue one, the blue TL 1000. You can see the yellow one behind it. I took an image of the yellow one, but it's kind of wonky. It just shows the back of it. Shit is so fucking sexy. This is what I had to do to because the dogs were chewing, or not chewing, but the dogs were digging a hole underneath the rear tire, so it was causing the tire to corrode down to the bottom right here. That part. It was corroding down, so the bike was being pushed that way. So I had to fill it with dirt and put that thing there to support the tire. Here's what the yellow one looks like when it's fully kitted out and shit. Shit is fire. So now we start cleaning this shit up. Okay. Let's go back to YouTube, get some shit turned on to listen to, aka you should know. Penguin Z fucking zero. Oh shit! Oh no. Unmute. Should be Penguin Z zero turned on right now.
What is that shirt?
Yep, there we go.
That was my DILF shirt. It's the Damn I Love Freedom shirt. That was my 4th of July fit.
Alright.
This should take about 2 hours.
Actually, let's leave this over
Assuming
here.
I don't pee my pants.
I need to clean up a bit of this and take a few pictures of this.
I should be okay though. I'll be brave about it. Horror
It's
games
handle
really
this fucking
just get under
shame.
my skin, you know? Needed coffee to get done with the day. That's so relatable. Oh, I'm in a cubicle. Just a cog in the big machine. A number on a page. The rat
Chain.
race.
That's good.
Oh, right, I
I'm gonna put this up here.
That's existential.
I don't know why
I've
this
used
blade
the
is
coffee
out.
machine once or twice. Well, forgot about the water. I don't drink coffee. Can't be mad at me for that.
It took me like fucking 3 hours to figure out how to get the rear tire off because the bolt was seized on there. I had to literally take this blowtorch. Let me go grab it.
I know they appreciate it too.
I had to take this fucking blowtorch and just fucking crank that shit to it for like 10 minutes. I literally had it held on the bolt for 10 minutes before it actually unseized. Because, fun fact, heating up bolts causes it to unseize. It causes the bolt to expand a tiny bit, and it releases the pressure on it that builds up over time from them being held against each other.
The female form is an enigma. Now just sit down. Oh, God. Oh. Jinkies. I'll keep that over there. There we go.
This, no, this isn't the rear tire. Where's the rear tire?
We're going to see
Yeah.
some feet under this door.
This bolt, you can actually see how chewed up it is, I believe. You can kind of see all of the fucking... It's basically rounded out completely. It's basically rounded out entirely. So it took me like 20 minutes to figure out how to get the fucking thing off before I could actually start doing the shit with it. Do the brakes.
Oh, man. Sorry, I didn't know anyone was in here. You almost gave me a heart attack. That's okay. I'm so sorry. Should have knocked before I came in, but there isn't usually anyone in here this late. I'll just say it's fine. He seems like a nice guy. And I'm sorry, I usually do knock, but I'm a little bit frustrated tonight. Must have slipped my mind. Someone keeps throwing coffee cups on
Here's
the
the front.
all over the office.
And another fun fact about the front, this is the thing that was holding the fucking handlebars on. The entire fucking length of the threads are fucking shredded. They're flat. They're flush with the rest of it. I hope you can see that. You can see up here the threads are fine. Up on the top they're fine, but closer to the bottom they're perfectly flat. Use the garage as like a reference for it because the camera's kind of dog shit. Dude, they're fucking shredded. They're perfectly fucking flat to the point where I can't even screw it down on there. This is about as far as it goes. That's about as far as that shit goes. I need to keep all these parts together. All the parts that I have like completed, that I know where they go. Some of these parts I don't even know what the fuck they went to. I'll figure that out eventually. I'll figure it out eventually. Hopefully I figure it out. I'm begging I figure that out. Go on there.
Good news. I think I found the person leaving behind all those coffee cups. Ow!
Come on, there we go. Ah, got it.
Immersion broken.
Come on. Ah, fuck, it doesn't matter.
Nope. Immersion reestablished.
It'll go back on once I start screwing it back on. Put that thing over there. Oh. This is about all of the tools I had to use to get this thing back, like, apart. Including these. These are bolt cutters. Ah, fuck. Ah, there we go. That's good. That's good enough. Give me my fucking phone, bro. Get it out of here with these fucking ads, bro. Take a fucking picture of this shit. Hopefully I can get high enough off the ground to be able to picture all of it. Look at this ladder. Ugh. Okay, picture's been taken. And to think, it's really not a lot of parts that there are to this thing. It's really not. It's like just like when you look at it on the bike, it looks like a lot more stuff than it actually is. It's really not a lot of like parts. I'm rolling the chain up. Actually, never mind. Let me not do that. Let me just fold it. It's quicker. Is it raining outside? The garage is open, by the way, so I can hear shit. It sounds like it's raining. Okay, where's my phone at? Took another picture. No, my sandal fell off. Fuck. That's everything. God damn, that fucking quality is horrible. Yeah. Cool. Now we start reconstructing. Hopefully it'll be easier next time I need to tear this bitch down because I'm rebuilding it in a way that allows me to take it apart again. Instead of just fucking stripping every fucking screw on it like the last person that owned this fucker. For some reason, I don't know what the fuck possess them to tear the fucking thing down and then strip every screw so nobody can fucking rebuild it again. But I hope that person has a special fucking place in hell. I swear to God, half the fucking screws that I took off this thing were stripped. I put it on my life. Half the screws were stripped. You should know what stripping means. Stripping is when a fucking screw loses its like threads. The threads are flattened, basically. The threads are basically grinded off or sheared off by the fucking screw that's supposed to attach to them. But I feel like I should start with the rear and move to the front. Do it in reverse the way I did it before. I don't know if I want to clean this first because it's kind of dirty. Oh well, I'll fucking do that next time I need to tear it down. Okay, where are my... Okay, here's this. This. This is the front. Where's the rear? What did I do with that? What did I do with the rear? Oh, they're attached to the tire. Okay, forgot. I just realized something, and it's gonna make my life a living hell. I don't have anywhere to put this. Now I'm thinking about it. Once I start putting shit back onto it, especially the motor, I'm hoping I don't have to do that last. Once I put the motor on, this thing gets very fucking heavy. This. Okay, let's use a tire. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that works. That's fine. That's fine. That'll work. It's gonna be a bit awkward putting the rear tires on though. Where are the screws for this? Where'd my phone go? I don't need my phone. Oh, there's it. Okay, there's the water out of that. Okay. So these are all the screws that were used for the tire to attach the fucking sprocket and the brake caliper.
And here's why. Last year, Apple introduced this new button.
I don't think it matters which way this is put on, but it might matter. I'm not sure though, because I'm a dumbass troglodyte.
Made with soft, flexible sides, meaning the case insert button will move around, misaligning with Apple's button. So when you press, half press, or swipe, it just doesn't register properly. At Mouse, we do things differently. Last year, we were one of the first companies to launch a button, developing a 5-part solution in under 3 months. But this year, we've taken it to a whole new level.
I know you can't really see anything, and it's making me angry because I want you to see what I'm doing.
Make the best camera control button in the world. So that's what they did, introducing the Mouse patent-pending camera control button for your iPhone 17.
There you go, that's better.
A rigid triple-shot PC housing locks the button directly in place for unrivaled stability, meaning it sits perfectly against Apple's feature and doesn't move. Half press, full press, hold, swipe, it will feel like you're using the button directly. Cases like this won't. But that's only the start. A frame made of aerospace-grade aluminium for strength and crisp feedback. On top, chemically strengthened glass for a smooth, premium touch that's tougher than sapphire. Underneath, a soft silicon diaphragm that flexes both ways, keeping every touch precise and consistent. Stronger, smoother, smarter, and designed to stay that way for years of swipes and presses. The rest of Limitless is still everything you'd expect from Mouse. A completely redesigned camera bump, reinforced with rigid polycarbonate, increased wall thickness, and added raised edges to keep your lens safe with Apple's new design. 25% thinner than Limitless 5.0. New corner bumpers.
I might take a wire brush to this before I put this shit back on. It's like covered in shit. I don't know where it came from. Where's that?
Grip grips for ultimate comfort. Real ultra-rigid materials. Because premium should feel premium. And 38 perfectly positioned magnets are unhindered use of massive accessories. This with zero compromise for unmatched protection. For 10 years, we've been on a mission to create the best tech accessories on the planet, and we're just getting started. And in case we forgot to mention, we've put everything we've learned over the past 10 years into making seriously engineered mouse backpacks. Extreme protection, serious water resistance, with complete functionality and ease of access. We've designed bags that do it all, so you don't have to compromise. And tested them in true style.
Shut up!
We are the
Fuck you, I don't care! God damn! Get the fuck out of my ear!
Flirting with someone can oftentimes be challenging, and occasionally the only winning move is not to play. Sometimes it's best just to spam emotes and see how that goes. And today I want to take you on a journey. It's a 2-part epic like Homer's Odyssey, but if Homer had written about a weirdo who's desperately trying to make a woman fall in love with him by calling her autistic. Now the backstory here, I'll go ahead and give you the cliff notes of the prequel. This gentle sir protagonist has just joined a new friend group and has found particular interest in this woman. And he reaches out to her trying to talk to her saying, I'll be honest with you, I don't understand you. And then he just goes on to say that she's quiet and he doesn't know anything about her other than she likes potatoes in the town of Salem, and that he just laments that he just doesn't know anything about her and she doesn't make eye contact with him. She asks, does that bother you? And he says no, which is a big fib right there. Lying is a sin, and now he's condemned straight to hell. This clearly bothers him because he melts down about it. He also doesn't keep that charade up for long. He immediately folds and says, I mean, somewhat, yeah. It actually hurts a lot. It keeps me up at night. I actually can't sleep. I'm crying all the time because of it. But it's a normal human response, so you can't blame me. Too late. I'm already blaming you.
Okay, I cleaned one side, but I forgot I need to fucking have access to it on this side to clean it. Okay. Oh well.
Has struck like a lightning bolt here. If those panties aren't hardened after that blunt question, I just don't know what works anymore. She says, no, are you? And he goes, well, no. So what do you think about me? She says, in what way? He seems to get kind of offended by that, so he snaps like a redditor adjusting his fedora. It's a simple question. What do you think about me? Madame, it's actually quite elementary, honestly. What do you think about me as a lover? She pulls no punches and just goes, I don't really think of you, so I'm not sure how to answer that.
Yeah, you're still here.
That was like the fucking biblical smackdown right there. And he says, Jesus, okay, I'll try something else. Why? At that point, you should just be like, yep, that didn't work. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna go solo queue in League of Legends and wash away my troubles. Like, I don't know why he's gonna try something else. But he goes, why do you never laugh at my jokes? Not that I'm trying to make you in particular laugh. Why is it so hard to make conversation with you? It's like I'm reading text messages from Timmy Turner to Trixie. Like, what do you mean? Why do you never laugh at my jokes? I wonder what the dynamic of the friend group is like with this guy in there. Does he try to be like the class clown or something? So, for context, she is 23 years old, he is 24 years old, and I imagine the rest of the friend group is in that early 20s ballpark. So these aren't children, these are adults. And he's like, why do you never laugh at my jokes? I told you to put my finger in my mouth, and you didn't even giggle. Like, what am I supposed to do? This is side-splitting comedy, come on. Why is it so hard to make conversation with you? Are you autistic? He just texts so juvenile. What do you think about me? Do you like me? Circle yes or no. Or you're autistic. And then he like runs away. She responds saying, I'm more of a listener. Don't take it personal. I'm just shy, I guess. And then he immediately takes it personal. There's gotta be a reason. I'm better looking and more successful than 90% of the men you know. So what's your type? I want to get to know you. He's desperate. He's on his knees right now, shaking his hands. I must know there's gotta be a reason. And she says, my type is a man who doesn't ask me if I'm autistic. I mean, that's pretty picky. Come on. Well, you're looking for a unicorn here. All good men accuse the women they're trying to win over of being autistic at some point. It's standard protocol. This guy's just following the textbook. He even says, can you blame me for assuming that? What the fuck? Yes, absolutely. That's a crazy thing to assume about someone, especially considering his whole purpose of the conversation was trying to get laid. Like, he's romantically interested in this person, and his way of spinning games to ask if they're autistic. That's such a weird thing to do. And then he goes, don't get me wrong, you're pretty, but I definitely considered the possibility you're autistic or definitely on the spectrum somewhere. One of the number one signs of autism is not laughing at this guy's jokes. So he looked up on WebMD and he was just, for her own sake, like concerned for her well-being. He's actually looking out for her. She says, lol, what? Reflect on your words when you go to bed tonight. See ya. Just trying to end this conversation because it's going downhill so quick. This is an avalanche of dog shit. And he just goes, wow.
What the fuck was it I used for this?
Wilson's there for
Forgot what I used.
Says, I think you're jealous. I spent the night with redacted, and you went home alone. This is classic. When everything goes tits up, it's like, you're actually just super jealous of me because I'm slamming ham on the regular. I'm fucking your friends. I am having sex with women that want me because it's impossible for a woman not to want me. You just must be autistic. That's what's going on here, and you're jealous now. You're the problem, not me, and you're lucky that I even gave you the time of day.
Okay, now I have to put this on
sure
first.
that it doesn't trouble her mind that Casanova is spoken for, and he also doesn't want any rumors to spread for him. Don't worry, nothing happened. We just watched Netflix in bed. No need to be
Where's
jealous.
the fucking screw?
Drop this emoji. I have a hunch she really wasn't jealous. Just a guess. She doesn't seem
Where's the
interested.
fucking screw I used
And
for?
I think you've ensured that she will never be interested by trying to like diagnose her with autism through text message flirting. Now, the next day, she made a follow-up post because he had an even bigger, like, psychotic break here. So that was all part one. Part two, he comes back bigger and badder than ever here. The sequel went Insano style. So he texts her saying, "What's your problem? Is this some sort of trauma response?" Crying, laughing emoji, which I don't think there was any laughing, just crying behind the phone on this one. "I just don't get it," blank, using her name. "I've known you since March 12th, and for whatever God knows what reason, you decided to treat me like complete shit. You hug redacted and redacted, but not me.
No,
You
I
share a
have
couch
to
with
like this.
redacted, but when I join, you get up and leave. Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Or blind? Or what? The fuck did I ever do to you? I'm pissed off because you're clueless and extremely oblivious to the point you don't appreciate a good thing when it's directly in your face." What the hell is even that, brother? A good thing when it's directly in your face? The only thing that's directly in her face is your accusations that she might be autistic. Like, what are you talking about? You're LARPing as her doctor and nothing else. Even just setting aside the baffling autism accusations, there's no semblance of romance behind his texts. They're just aggressive. Like, and nothing beyond that. They're just weird. So I don't know why he's thinking that he's doing such a good job with the game that she should be enamored with him. But then he just goes,
No, I'm
"I
pretty sure it
just,
goes on like
period,
that. No,
don't,
think about it.
period, get, period,
It would have to.
period." Goes
Right.
full on rock
Or-
bottom. "I just don't
Mm.
get it."
It
Help
might go on like
me
this.
understand her name. He keeps repeating her name. So he just keeps saying it over and over again. Just saying her name in these texts. And she just says, "Lol, what?" She says, "Are you fighting yourself right now? Am I involved in this argument?" And she is just absolutely slapping this guy. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, this guy's just fighting his inner demons here. This man's battling ghosts in the paranormal dimension. He says, "This is all about you," her name. "Stop acting so obtuse. You may not be autistic, but you sure act like you're into trains or some shit." I don't know what is going on in this fucking frontal lobe here. It just gets worse and worse. She says, "LMAO, why do you keep saying my name? Trains are cool. Is there some unresolved childhood trauma I need to know about? Because what the fuck is your problem? I can help you out if that's the case. You have to let me take the first step and stop being so guarded all the damn time."
There's something
It's
inside this tire, but I don't know what it is.
Why would you be asking about these things? If you have some childhood trauma, I need to know about it. Also, let's just go ahead and assume she's like, "You know what, there is some childhood trauma," and then she like spills her guts to him. This would be like the worst person to confide anything in. This is a guy who is already having a conniption because she doesn't laugh at his jokes and doesn't make eye contact enough with him. Like, I highly doubt he would be a good confidant for anything heavy. This guy would immediately be like, "Oh, well, childhood trauma is another symptom of autism. It's ridiculous. You're lucky you have me around, honestly." Says her name again, which is so creepy. He just keeps throwing her name into every message he sends as if it's some kind of, like, dramatic moment in a television series. "Please, I know you hear it all the time, but you're very pretty. I like you when you're not acting like an autistic, frigid bitch. Respectfully." Hey. That silver tongue's coming out in full effect right now. He's becoming irresistible. March 12th, and I haven't proven myself enough to you yet. Real quick, March 12th is not that long. It's not like you've fucking known her your whole life or anything. Like, what are you expecting to do in this span of time to make her fall in love with you? What do you mean you haven't proven yourself enough to her yet? What are you trying to do, like backflips and shit? Do you just keep trying to tell, like, the worst jokes imaginable, hoping to get some kind of pity giggle out of her? Like, it's so incomprehensible. You think that it's been such a long time. You've been single all this time. Ages. Almost 2 months you've been single. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. It's extremely suspicious, actually. Why would a girl like you be single? What are you hiding? I don't understand what you want, in all honesty, Wall. First step of what? Referring to his previous message where he asked her to, or when he said that he wants to take the first step and she needs to let him. She's teasing
my
some
fucking
sarcasm here.
elbow and
LMAO.
shit.
Okay, I'm hiding so much, dude. First step of our potential. He's already envisioned 5 different universes where you two are madly in love. And the potential it's incalculable. I can make your life 10 times better than it is now. I'm so sure of that, I'd give that to you in writing, which is legally binding through text messages. You're beautiful, her name again. And I'm what you want in a guy, correct? Incorrect. Where did you even get that assumption from? I'm exactly what you want in a guy, right? The one who just keeps accusing you of being autistic. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? No? Well, I guess you have some unresolved childhood trauma then, and you're just a frigid bitch, I suppose. And then he just says, you're joking. You're performing. He can't accept that she wouldn't be interested in him. You're putting on a teach me a lesson or something stupid, lol. I don't for a second believe you. Her name again. What does it mean? You're putting on a teach me a lesson? What is that? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. I don't have to date you just because you find me physically attractive. That's like consent 101. Believe what you want. Don't forget, I'm suspicious. Yeah, you are, because there's no way you're single. You either have a severe mental disorder or asexual. And she says, so anyone who's not into you falls under that category, LMAO. Interesting. I love so many things about you. Her name again. Well, the way that his mind is able to switch gears is pretty impressive here. You must have a severe mental disorder. I love so many things about you, Schnookums. Oh, sweet pea. Oh, my goodness, I just want to cuddle up inside you and let our bodies perform fucking friction on each other till we start a fire with our love. Genuinely, I love you as a friend. I love you as a person.
Good God, why do they make breaks like this?
So cringe. Oh, it's so fucking bad. I want to make you smile. Like this. See Exhibit A, for example. It's the smiling emoji with a little blush. Oh... He's trying to be mushy here after insulting her, doing nothing but insulting her for the entire 2-day conversation. What's your height, by the way? All of my exes have been 5'9" plus, so taller than you, Winky. But you have gorgeous eyes and tasty lips for sure. You look healthy. You make me want to become a daddy. Who took his phone? Who did he just give his phone to? This can't be the same guy. This is a full-blown Jekyll and Hyde. It cannot be the fucking same guy. Literally, the previous message before he tried this approach was saying that she must have some kind of severe mental disorder or be asexual because she's still single after 2 months. Oh boy. Jiminy Christmas. So, it isn't going to be a shocker, but that's the last time they communicated, at least as of right now. She shared the text messages with the rest of the friend group, and they found him to be extremely obnoxious and creepy, so apparently they kicked him out and they don't really talk to him. Can't imagine why. Seems like such a good, stable individual, I suppose. Yeah, I just want to share this a little bit. If you're going to try to flirt with someone, maybe don't follow this guy's roadmap. Not very effective. That's about it. So, yeah. It's been a little while since I've gone over some text messages, and I still giggle at them to myself from time to time.
God, the brakes on this fucker are so worn out, they just fall apart when I try to fucking do anything to them.
As it aims to tackle the age-old question, how long should you wait after connecting with a human being to graduate from text messages to phone calls? For this one brave soul, that was about an hour, and the results were not optimal to say the least. This fairy tale starts the way that all the good ones do. They matched on a dating app about an hour ago, and then he reaches out saying hello, and then tries to call her. She responds by saying, hey, smiley face, I'm watching a movie with my parents right now. I'll be able to call in a bit. I'm sorry. She seems super sweet, giving an explanation and even offering an apology for not being able to hop on the hotline right away. And it's not like she owed an explanation or an apology. It was just a nice gesture. It's a very...
I gotta fucking hump the goddamn thing to get it on here, bro.
You only became aware of each other's existence like less than 60 minutes ago. He tries to grit his teeth and bear it, but the too much. She says, "Oh, okay," and it comes across pretty sad. I don't know if he actually was sad.
Dude, holy shit, dude! These fucking brake calibers.
I think she picked up.
I might actually have to take the brake caliber apart. Hold on.
How's your night going? So she's trying to at least make a
I was
conversation out of it.
praying I didn't have to fucking do that.
He goes, "No, it's okay. I'm excited."
But I might have to.
So maybe send me pics of you. It's okay.
More work.
To me, it sounds like he's fishing for some sacred nudies here. I believe that he's probably in Coomer mode right now. His dick is in DEFCON 5, and now he's requesting some pics. I imagine if she did answer that phone call, it would have just been heavy breathing into it. Like something out of a horror movie. The phone calls coming from inside the house. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just a guy who really enjoys talking over the phone and getting some pictures of the person he's talking to over the other end. Totally innocent pictures.
Oh shit, what are you playing? It's a little game called AFK Journey.
Do you want to know more?
Yeah.
Big thanks to AFK Journey for sponsoring this video. AFK Journey is a wonderful free-to-play game that's available now on iOS, Google Store for mobile, and the AFK Journey official website for PC. Again, it's totally free to play, and I highly recommend checking it out. AFK Journey is an ethereal RPG with distinctive visuals that you can just get lost in the breathtaking 3D canvas art. It's more than just an idle
Something
game.
fell, and I was
There's
like,
some
"What's
gameplay elements to it, a lot of new mechanics as well as an added dimension with a PC-compatible side-scrolling. You'll be gathering heroes across 6 factions and formulating winning strategies with different teams. The Hex battle map allows players to freely assemble their hero lineup and strategically position them so you can master battlefield strategies to conquer each challenge with precision. You'll be exploring big maps, solving fun puzzles, meeting interesting NPCs, all with extremely fun and effortless one-handed gameplay. The official release is giving away over 40 heroes for free, including 200 free polls for completing things like a 7-day login. So make sure to check out AFK Journey and use my CD key AFK Journey 88. You get a lot of goodies for that: 18,888 golden coins, 100 diamonds. Great stuff, so make sure to check it out. The links are in the description, and big thanks again to AFK Journey for sponsoring. Surprisingly, she doesn't seem creeped out by that. She says, "Oh, that's cute. I'm excited to hear yours too." And yeah, of course, I'll send some pics right now, which is not the response I thought that would garner. I would have expected some kind of achiness to it, and maybe a question about like why. When we've known each other less than 60 minutes, you can just scroll my fucking online dating profile to see some pics of me. His response to her is just, "Okay, cool." This guy is just very concise, matter of fact. She says, "For the pics, do you want like recent ones? Because I have a ton ranging from like 2 weeks ago to like 4 years." He says, "Yes, but any frowny face," and then winky frowny face. Every bone in my body is telling me that this dude is absolutely looking for some titty pics. He's looking for some honkers or something here. He's not looking for just like your normal Facebook photos or something you post on your Instagram story. He's not looking for you at the movies or something from 2 weeks ago seeing the Winnie the Pooh horror film. He's looking for ass and titties. That's my guess here, especially with like the winky frowny. I don't know why he's frowning so much. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's like an accident. Maybe you want to do like a winky face.
Oh my god.
But for some reason, he just keeps accidentally sending frowning faces, including like a winking frown face, which I've never seen before. I don't know how you even like sad wink at something to begin with either. It seems like conflicting emotions there. He then calls her twice within 20 minutes and says, "Hello, upset. I'm waiting, lol." This guy types like he's playing a MOBA. Like he's typing as quickly as possible just to convey the bare minimum amount of information. Upset. Hello? Okay, cool. Frowny. Winky frowny. Like it's just very basic shit here. He's not actually even having a conversation. It's weird. Yet he keeps really wanting to talk on the phone. I don't know what would have happened if she answered some of these calls.
Wait, I just got it. Or I can't really do that because it gets in the way.
Perhaps, I don't know, like a big prank call? Anyway, after
Yeah,
2 more failed calls, she says, "Hey, sorry, I just finished the movie. I wasn't looking at my phone, but I apologize that you're upset. But I just want to be straightforward with you since we...
God damn it!
I'm not like a very clingy person, and I'm kind of getting that vibe already, you know?" And he goes, "No, I just wanted to talk. You can answer or call back." Completely missing the point of what she was saying, just insistent on having this phone call here. It's worse than a telemarketer. This guy just cold turkey calls her out of the blue. She doesn't answer. Even issues an apology for not answering, which she didn't owe him, and he is still hung up on that and won't take any new information in. His brain is flooded with one idea. He can only hold one thought in his mind at any time, and right now that thought is, want to talk on phone. Upset if no talk on phone. So he's just stuck in that mode. So she goes, "No, I get that. I just like taking things slow, if that's okay." And he says, "Are you scared of connection? You can't talk without thinking it's too fast. Just call Jeez Louise." I have to wonder if she's communicating with a 13-year-old. Jeez Louise? You're dropping Jeez Louise in 2024? This is not what the Lord died for. Are you kidding me with this? Is this some kind of joke? Get out of town. Jeez Louise in this day and age? And he goes, "I could literally call right now. It's so easy. I don't like being ignored." No shit, it's easy to call, but why do you want to do that? And why won't you take no for an answer? You've known each other less than an hour. You don't even know each other. You just both had like a Metal Gear Solid ping that made you alerted that this other person existed, and now you're talking through Snapchat. This actually might be a toddler. Maybe the person that she matched with through Tinder or whatever the online dating app was, maybe they went to an Easter celebration with family, and then their little nephew got a hold of the iPad and then just started talking to some of his contacts, and this lady was one of those victims here. So she's actually just communicating with a legitimate diaper shitting, milk snorting little kid. Because no adult, I feel like, communicates this way. So I'm starting to really believe in that conspiracy theory here. But anyway, she responds, of course not, but I like to take things slow. I'm sorry. Please respect that I'm trying to be as cordial as possible. I haven't had the best experiences in the past. That's in response to the "Are you scared of connection" line that he drops here. Like he's out of some kind of bad Hallmark movie or The Young and the Restless, because she won't accept his random fucking phone calls here. And then in response, he tries to call her again. She says, I would like to just text maybe until I'm more comfortable. And his response is, I'm S. And then an audio message. I have to wonder, that's got to be like the worst 26 seconds a microphone has ever recorded. I can only imagine what his voice sounds like. I'm imagining like squealing, high-pitched, nasally, like almost Shattered Glass level opera singer, like with that very high note, but throughout the entire 26 minutes. I also wonder what he was trying to say. I'm S. Maybe that's some kind of code that needs to be deciphered here. I'm serious, perhaps. I'm shitting. I'm silly. I have no idea. But anyway, she then takes a screenshot of the chat, and then he dumps a screenshot.
Oh, I got it on. I did it.
And then tries to call her once again, just continuing to poke her here. He says, just wonder, answer. Maybe he's like actually overdosing right now. He's calling, trying to beg her to call the police to get them over there to save his life. I have no idea what's happening to his brain. It's turning to mush right before our eyes. Like he's getting hit by a stupid beam, and we're watching him fade away. She says, I don't really know what to say. I feel like I'm being backed into a corner right now. He says, stop typing, and then calls her again, which of course she doesn't respond to, and then says, OMG, drops another 26-second audio message, which is interesting that it's the exact same amount of time. I wonder if it's just the same message she dropped again. I'm not really sure. I also wonder what he said during that, to be honest. But anyway, he then says, bye, little baby. Oh, the heebie-jeebies. I'm getting them. Jinkies. Oh, goodbye, little baby. Oh, yuck. And then she just says, can you please respect my boundaries? I apologize that I said I'd call her when I got nervous and I feel more comfortable texting. Calling is more your thing when you first meet someone and maybe we just aren't the best match. I wish you luck. Maybe we can try again tomorrow. I'm going to take a shower and head to bed. Good night. I don't know why she would even try and say, like, maybe we can try again tomorrow. She should have just...
I did it. I fucking did it.
This is just an absolute weirdo. And there's no salvaging this. Maybe she was a little fearful of like what this guy might do, perhaps, which is a very legitimate fear. So it's best to like cushion the blow. But even still, this guy was fucking.
I did it. Fuck. That only took fucking what?
30 minutes?
Because that.
Yep, about 30 minutes. That's it. About 30 minutes.
I'm of interested in.
God damn. Fuck. Holy shit.
Not interested anymore. So because she wouldn't talk on the phone, he's no longer interested. He thinks that boundary is silly. Thus, he has no respect for it. What a man. And then she says, okay, I apologize again. Hope you have a great night. And he just says, just say bye. What a quirky little lunatic here. Impressive self-sabotage. Like, this lady seemed more than willing to communicate, like, interested in learning more about him, just didn't really want to hop on a phone call, which is super understandable since they've only known of each other for less than an hour. She gave so many chances to just stop doing the creepy phone call routine and just text like normal people that are starting to get to know each other through like an online dating app. Like, you're not friends and you don't know each other at all. So why the fuck would you want to hop on a phone call first thing right away? That's overwhelming. That's a lot. That's just weird. And he just kept getting creepier and creepier. He fell apart. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to go over this one because I had me giggling quite a bit because, geez Louise, he was off the rails. That's really about it. So yeah, it's been a little while since I dropped some hot, steaming, creepy text messages on all of you, and I think we were long overdue for some more. So Coach called me off the bench, and I'm about to provide. But something a little different here. The text messages I'm going to show aren't like the standard weirdo, unhinged, lunatic type behavior, but I think it's something that a lot of people might be able to learn from. So to give a little background, the poster here, she mentioned that she had gone on one date with this guy and knew him for like 2 months, and the date didn't go super well. And then we fast forward to this interaction that we're about to cover. And the reason why I think this is a teachable moment is because I feel like this is something maybe a lot of people do without realizing it's not a good idea. And there's actually hints of old Charles in these text messages here. Deep in the flavor profile of these embarrassing texts we're about to go over, I see myself staring me in the mirror when I was but a wee lad, a young man. The very first time I got a girl's number that I was interested in, I was giddy. It felt like I had just won the Super Bowl, and I couldn't stop texting her, even when I wasn't getting responses, which is a big no-no. That is a huge, unforgivable sin. You don't do that because it's annoying.
Holy
And
shit! Oh my
sometimes
god!
if I didn't receive a response after my fourth text in a row,
I already did everything back here.
I'd just be like,
Now,
oh, man, shucks.
let me.
Zoinks.
Now I should probably mount the motor.
And I know I mentioned this before.
So I put that back on.
I get so desperate and begging for a response that I send her little ASCII art of stick figures. It's so bad. Actually, that was worse than the guy in the messages we're about to cover. But his is floating around, and I really think it's important that people realize that's just not how you should communicate with anyone. Not even just someone that you're interested in, just anybody in general. No one likes to just be pestered. So let's begin. I am believing right now you might be my kryptonite. Hang out more, but I'm pretty sure you're my kryptonite. I'm good with anyone, and I'll probably be my best friend once they are done. Which is what I'm used to. I don't really know what that means, but being honest, what do you mean she's your kryptonite?
Holy
it's
fuck!
cute and romantic, but
No, I need to mount it.
It's kind of like an insult to her. Like, look, you're bad for me. You literally poison me. You make me sick. Is basically what that's saying. It's not really that romantic, but I think he's trying to mean it in like a weak way. But anyway, she says, sorry, I can't talk right now. I just got my son from school. Give me a second. Which is totally reasonable. She's giving a response to letting him know that she can't really properly respond to whatever conversation's trying to be started from this cold open. And he goes, okay, sounds good. Enjoy your time with them, please. Cody is about to get home, and then we're going to go play some ski board, and